That's a spicy meatball. Hi guys, this is Nerd Genius Playthroughs Season 2 Episode 1. Now the reason why I'm doing Season 2 rather early is because Dark Souls is taking its time, so I didn't want to upload videos of me going around farming and killing people just for the point of me leveling up. So what I want to do is do something a little different. So I decided to play a load of my favourite games, starting with the Simpsons arcade game. The reason why this game's so special is because I, saw people playing it when I was a kid and always wanted to have a turn on this, but never got the chance. So I decided to download it on Xbox Live and give this game a shot, because it's one of my favourite games and I believe it's the best Simpsons game ever made. And if you've seen the others like Bart vs the Space Mutants, Bart vs the World, and the Simpsons Road Rage, to name a few, you know that this by far trumps a lot of them. I know it's a side-scrolling beat 'em up and it only has a few different settings to it, which is basically hitting a button and punching people, or hitting a button and then jumping and punching people, but with its simplicity lies the greatness of this game, because literally you have like one option, that's just to go around beating people up in order to achieve your goal, which is pretty simple. And the great thing about it as well is that it at least puts together a nice little simple story to it. You have Waylon Smithers, who's kidnapped Maggie because she has a gem that he's stolen from the jewelry store, which I have no idea why he did that, because Waylon Smithers is not a badass, he's usually just running around pining after Mr. Burns. So he turns in this game into a complete and utter psychopath, which is something you don't see every day. Now the first level, I'm where the shop is, literally attempting to track down Maggie and save her, which is a great thing. I decided to play Homer because he's one of the easiest ones to use. He's literally walking and punching and kicking, which you don't get with the others. With Lisa, she uses a skipping rope. Marge uses a vacuum cleaner, which I don't know how she got access to a vacuum cleaner, but she has one. And Bart uses his skateboard, which I find he's literally he's much quicker, but he's harder to maneuver than someone like Homer. Now the great thing, you can get power-ups from these trees, like bits of fruit and stuff like that can help you bring your life back up. And you get like items that you can pick up off the road as well, like bowling balls and dustbins and stuff like that. Now this is the first boss. He's a pro wrestler dude. He's Russian actually as well, which makes me laugh, because he was in the Simpsons. Bart used to watch that wrestling TV show. I think he was someone like the Mad Doctor or something like that, and was never seen as an opponent, but hey, that is what it is. Now we have some very zany little villains in this game, including a big crusty balloon, a bowling ball, and of course Waylon Smithers himself. But it's a good little play. It's something, if you want to switch your brain off and you don't want to think too much or press the pad too much, then these types of games are usually the type of games that you play. Yeah, come back with Maggie, you bastard. Okay, these are the bonus stages. The bonus stages are rather easy. You just get given a small goal and you have to achieve it. And the goal for this bonus game is to blow up a balloon. And I came in third. Yeah. And up and away. Okay, I'm in Krusty Land now. Following Smithers through Krusty Land, trying to get Maggie. And I've got little items at my disposal, bins and whatnot. The music in this is pretty cool as well. You have like a Konami created music done in the same vein as the Simpsons cartoon. By far this is one of the much better Simpsons games. Just think, Homer got superpowered by donuts. Ah, there's a mallet down there with Milhouse. I better go and grab that. These two weird guys in suits. The one thing that I find about this game as well is that Konami actually took their time in putting this game together. It's not like the games that you saw on the NES or on the SNES. They actually took their time with it. Well, does anyone remember Bart's Nightmare? That was a bit It had some nice little mini games in that, but it was one of those games that you just literally frustrate you. Whereas this one doesn't frustrate you as much. Apart from when you're getting your ass kicked. One of the most difficult baddies in this is a guy who's bald. He looks really old, but he manages to move so fluently. There goes the bear. The great thing about this as well, they've integrated one of Matt Groening's initial character concepts, the one that he used in his Life in Hell comic book, the character of Bongo. Just think, this has been running since 1989. The Simpsons have been going for that long. I think this arcade game debuted in '93, but don't hold me to that. I might have to look up on Wikipedia and find that one out. In this one, you got use of cats and dogs, so you can actually throw the cat at people. Brilliant. Okay, one of the bosses is a Krusty balloon, a mutated Krusty balloon. Fair enough. I never understood this boss. It made no sense. So I've used up, what, 2 continues now? Or was it 3? Get my arse handed to me by Krusty the balloon. We don't see Sideshow Bob in this one. Here I go. Smither's gone running again. One of the glitches in this game is when you get hit or you know come back from a continue, you always go transparent, so no one can hit you for like a short period of time, like 2 seconds I believe. It's a shame that we never saw a console port of this game prior to it being released on Xbox Live, because it's an awesome little game. I remember someone calling this a piece of shit. I don't think so. I think it was one of the best Simpsons games ever. And I'm just mowing everyone down with my fists, using my Homer karate. And what's up with the umbrellas, guys? Come on. I'm going to be starting up a competition soon. That's going to happen in April, where we have a chance to win 2,100 Xbox Live points. The competition will be starting now, and you'll get your points in April, of course. And all you have to do is subscribe, like, leave a comment, and I want you to leave your comments in a Simpsons-like manner. Do it in use a catchphrase like Homer would say, or say something funny. And the winning person will be notified by me via my Genius channel, and also by email, of course, by a message on YouTube, so that you'll have to give me your email address, because I'll electronically send it to you. So get liking, get subscribing, and leave your comments. And don't leave generic stupid little comments like "I like this game." They ain't gonna work for me. And just think what 2,100 points could get you. You could get a couple of XBLA downloads, downloadable content for your game, so you can play some extra stuff on it. All courtesy of me, Michael Burhan, and Nerd Genius. Don't you find it funny that with every beat 'em up there's like a elevator scene on it? Always. You have to play through an elevator level, beating down every single guy. This happens in like Scott Pilgrim. This happens in this. Double Dragon. Streets of Rage. To name a few. I've never played the Street Fighter 2 side scroller. I don't think I ever want to play that. I think that's based on the movie, because I did have one. But would I want to play it? Not so much. And I'm walking into Moe's Tavern. Oh, gotta beat these guys off first. Make sure they don't jump on one another. because it causes a bit of a problems for Homer. And never continue used. I think I've used 5 continue so far, 5 or 6 I believe. Oh, I'm kicking him in his testes. That other guy with a suit that doesn't even fit him. Who tailors him? I'm getting my arse handed to me. Come on. Another continue use. That's 6 I believe. I've used 6 continues. To see if I can use less than 10. If I was in the arcades playing this, that would have been £6. I've used up £6. There we go, he's dead. Now into Moe's Tavern. The one problem I have with this game that I think they should have done is they should have varied the characters. Why'd you have to beat up the same couple of guys throughout each level? Why couldn't they, you know, change them around a little bit? Palette swap them with it as well, you know, and change around the characters. But they tend to do this a lot in side-scrolling beat-em-ups. Because even like in Final Fight, you had the name changed of each character, but there would always be a palette swap of another character, which didn't help as much. Which is another game that I could be playing, but it's different a bit, I think. Not play too many side scrollers. Ooh, headbutt. I am getting my arse handed to me. Does anyone remember that? This was from a Simpsons episode where Homer was caught dancing with a stripper. The photo went around circulating throughout his office, and Marge got a hold of it. She wasn't very happy. He was then sent on a mission to prove to his son that what he did was wrong and embarrassing, and how he was being a pig. An insensitive pig. You thought I was going to use the other P word, didn't you? Nope. There's a couple of Simpson themed arcade games there on the side. They're beating me with brooms. Are you freaking kidding me? Right. The penultimate boss in this level is a drunk. Who's beating on my ass. He is literally kicking my ass. I beat him. Wiggle that ass, Homer. Wiggle that ass. Okay, so that's the end of episode 1. And leave a comment, subscribe, and also like.